Star Citizen Alpha 3.13.0Q is the latest PTU patch, and Cloud Imperium are really ploughing ahead trying to get as many bugs solved before the 3.13 live build. That live patch now being around 3 weeks delayed, but I would put money on it being out this weekend, probably Thursday, Friday time. Personally though, I think that is incredibly likely. With this patch, we had them dealing with mission accessibility, so you no longer have to wait where a mission should trigger or where it should start. Going, has the server crashed? Is this bugged? What's happening? Where's my mission? What's going? Why is nothing spawning? At least as much. So they've solved that quite well, it seems. Bounties seem to spawn properly now and that sort of thing. They have also tried to solve issues with trolleys so that they are much less griefable with. So the patch notes say they've updated pushable trolleys to have health and to be destructible. They've updated ship name sizes and darkened the text. However, I haven't actually seen much evidence of that. They look the same to me. They changed ship serial number structure, which is annoying since I was actually trying to work it out for a video, and so I have to look at that again. Space station turrets, mission objectives, and other assets should no longer take extremely long periods of time to stream in. Great. They fixed an issue with serial numbers that could cause the first and last characters to become cut off. They fixed an issue blocking players from receiving normal Vaughn bounty missions if they complete 2 Vaughn cave missions after the intro mission. There was an issue causing the game client to appear to freeze after alt-tabbing and to actually crash, which doesn't seem to happen anymore. They fixed an issue causing multiple ship computer responses to not trigger during the Merlin docking and undocking process. Asteroid mass issues have been fixed that cause deposits to go ballistic or jitter around incorrectly when they were shot at. The Hurston L1 and L5 Lagrange points should no longer be missing giant gaps of floor around the ASOP terminals at their stations. They fixed an issue that was causing players to lose collision with other players when picking up a dropped item or taking an item from another player's hands. This was also actually cause you to glitch through ships much more regularly and fall out of elevators and things too, it seems. However, that has largely been fixed now, which is great. They fixed 3 client crashes as well. This build has a fix put in that should help stop asset spawn queuing from blocking stations, turrets, and mission objectives from streaming in for long periods of time. And basically, Cloud Imperium have said that the reason for that was that the snub in the Connie was causing issues, especially when going through large asteroid belts, such as the Aaron Halo, overloading the server with harvestables. So it would sort of track those harvestables, those minables, as you've been driving around and not get rid of them. It seems CIG are asking anyone that's currently playing in the PTU, if you've got a Constellation on your account and you have time, fly around, see if you're getting issues, fly around the Aaron Halo or loads of asteroids where you know there are minables, and see if that helps. There are still some known issues, but it is largely now minor ones from the known issues list. Ground vehicles can be seen to clip through and fall out of cargo bays of ships when under very low server FPS. The customizable nameplates do not appear to be visible anywhere on the Carrack expedition. ASOP terminals sometimes display as unable to spawn at this time and can actually fine players for spawning a ship if there's one already on the pad. Now this sounds bad, but it does happen quite rarely. At least as far as I'm aware, it hasn't really happened to me much. On the landing pads, trolleys are unable to be pushed or pulled up entryways, cargo ramps or elevator ramps, which is a little annoying seeing that gives them even less function, but hopefully they'll fix that. The Connie snub docking is still very janky. There's bright fog that can sometimes encompass a cockpit of ships near gas clouds. Having specific helmets equipped during FOIP calls will show the player as headless or missing their eyes and teeth, which is weird. You can see murder trolleys are no longer listed as a known issue here as well, so that's good. It looks like that they may no longer be able to be used as traps for players and ships. Good. I genuinely was worried that in 3.13 it was going to be grief central with trolleys. Great that it's not. I would still expect Cloud Imperium to fix some of these and some non-listed issues before the live build though. We will see a 3.13.x patch or patches in the future, so I would expect these to sort of start around the end of May to coincide with Fleet Week. We are waiting on the Tonk, the Hercules M2 and C2, ship-to-station docking and spawn lockers, as well as that Fleet Week event, and maybe some other events through the 3.13 cycle. Performance and stability-wise, actually, and let's go back to this. The latest build is actually pretty good, especially when compared to earlier PTU phases, though I have just gone through and optimized all of my settings and system stuff for Star Citizen in the last couple of days, which may have seen some improvements. I did put a prepare for 3.13 guide out, and I will also be adding some more additions to that in the form of an article with some extra optimizations you can do for some extra frame gains, which may help some people. I would say that the 3.13 patch is certainly light on content, and there was a bit of confusion over things like the Rock DS and when are we going to get this 3.13.x patch and what's actually happening during the cycle. But even if it is quite light on content, we could be left with a very good playable experience for Star Citizen, at least something that's a lot less buggy from this patch, and it could be in a very good state for events like Fleet Week and the Ninetales lockdown if we get that as part of the 3.13 cycle. Like, quite genuinely, it looks like they have ploughed through a load of those bugs. We won't know until the live build. There could be a load of problems that suddenly occur. There could be a load of gameplay loops which become unviable. But it's looking good at the moment, in my opinion. But what do you think? Are you playing the 3.13 in OpenPTU? What are your experiences of that? When do you think we'll see the rest of the 3.13.x content, unlike the Tonk and the Hercules? What are you hoping for Fleet Week? Do you think we'll see the Ninetales lockdown as part of the 3.13 patch cycle? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Do you have questionable taste in anime? Do you not want internet pirates looting your internet search history? Do you want a way to have more accessibility to the internets from more countries? Or is your security and privacy important to you? Well, get NordVPN. I shill for them, and you should use the code BoredGamer or the links below for a discount. Try it out. It's like a fleet of escort ships making sure your internet experience doesn't get griefed. We have the April ship giveaway as well for a Mercury Star Runner. The ship is extremely multi-role and should be part of any budding citizen's fleet. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning one is comment on any of my videos made during the month. A random commenter will take that prize. These giveaways and the wider channel content are made possible by people that go the extra mile by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube channel member with that join button and the links below. And me and Zin, the editor for the channel, are now trying to put out regular exclusive content as a thank you. We'll also be asking you in those videos to help shape the channel with making decisions about what content we do and how we do it. Please consider joining if you're really enjoying the content. It really does help. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more Star Citizen content, and I'll see you in the verse.